welcome to the Sonic special.
I don't know what it is. It's
what do we
just
even
Sonic
call
in
this? Is it just like an online show? Is it a podcast? We're thinking about maybe stretching this into one, but we'll see how this goes. So, welcome all back to Serenity, which I believe is in the middle of a name change, which Dean has finally started watching Firefly, actually, after all this time.
I regret it. I regret that I've not...
You regret watching it?
No, I take that back really quickly. I regret I've not started watching it sooner. I've missed so much.
Yes,
I understand that Malcolm Reynolds is an absolutely badass. Oh no, the mic is falling!
It was his idea to put it on a pillow as well. So I wonder if I'll cut that bit out.
Yeah.
How are we today?
I'm good. We've just been to see the Sonic movie.
Yeah.
For the second time.
Second time for both of us, yeah.
Had to go see it again.
Yes, because of course everybody knows that this channel is the Sonic channel,
It is
and we
Sonic.
do not do any other content, do we?
I love Sonic. You love Sonic.
Yes, I do.
We love the Sonic community,
Yeah.
and I guess it's got a loyal fan base, and people want to hear about Sonic. Don't they?
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of seemed fitting that
Start off again.
since we start off again, yeah, we jump back into the hedgehog. Hedgehog. So just to briefly go over what we're going to be covering today, we're just going to be talking in depth about the Sonic movie. So that includes a non-spoiler section and a spoiler section, which obviously we'll tell you about just in case you've not seen the film yet. We'll also be covering just a quick overview and thoughts on the Sonic games that have released since we last did a video together. So that would be 2013 onwards until the present day. Yeah, I know, a long time, man.
That was a long time.
A lot has happened.
Yeah.
I got married in that time.
You got married. I got divorced. I didn't. I never got married.
That's nothing to laugh about. Right, so...
Lower the tone straight away.
Yeah, just straight
I'll come
away.
back after all these years and lower the tone. Sorry, go on, Tom.
No, it's alright.
Professional?
Yeah.
Cut that
And then... no, we won't. We're staying in. And then we'll perhaps give a few ideas for what we're going to do, what the world of Hollywood will do for a Sonic movie sequel. So
Oh, okay.
the notes are right in front of us.
I was completely on a different page. I was like, what we plan to do with the channel, and you was like, what is Sonic?
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like you have got a bit of an idea going on then. So if you want to start off with that, let's go. Let's go!
Let's go! The Queen's Bureaus. Yeah, we want to start up a graphic design business, basically.
Yeah.
Is that what we meant?
No.
No. What did you mean?
I was just talking about the YouTube channel.
Oh,
But that's a part of it.
We need work.
Because if anybody is still watching from back in the day, back in the day, I live in Yorkshire now, so I'm in his area.
You're
so
in Yorkshire.
yeah. So I'm on the wrong side of the Pennines. Is that right? So the channel was made during university days, so we did our videos in our off time, which was all the time.
All the time.
Probably should have been time for studying and working on dissertations and 3D models.
We
But
passed.
yeah, just barely.
Barely.
So whereas
We're both graphic designers now.
yes, we are.
So-
Yeah, it took a long time for us both to get to where we are now.
We achieved it.
Yeah, which is an achievement on itself. Golf clap. Lovely. But yeah, but since then, obviously, like, unfortunately, our dear Evan has moved away. He's moved back down south.
Got myself a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's what happened to men. Cut that.
He means well. But since then, obviously, working life has taken over, and things like this have fallen by the wayside. But fingers crossed, we can rectify that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
We'll have to put a
It's-
timestamp.
it's
We've
fu-
got to put a timestamp at the start of this video for everyone that just wants to like
just talk about Sonic.
About Sonic.
It's just like you started with a graphic design company, and then we went off somewhere else. But yeah, we'll perhaps talk about that, Nick, closer to the end. Then, so let's just get into the Meat and potatoes of it.
The meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes. So this will be the non-spoiler section for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie that came out last week.
This is going to be difficult. How do you not spoil it?
Well,
what do people know?
I think we just kind of go off what we would have known just from the trailers, and then just kind of go from there.
The first or the second?
The first one. Let's go from there. Yeah. I counted 30 teeth in Sonic's mouth.
And 0 fangs.
Yeah.
I don't. There's nothing really with what we could add to it, really.
It's been a ride, hasn't it? Like in terms of, we first saw that, we thought this was, we originally planned to go see it together when we saw that first trailer as, no matter how bad it is, let's just stick through it together. Because we'll laugh at it.
That's exactly what Sonic fans do, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. It's a cycle, isn't it?
I hate to be that guy, but it has become that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's become that sort of...
Definitely.
Process.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but then after... I mean, even if this film failed at the box office, failed critically and stuff, you still have to give it some ounce of respect, because... I'm sure it wasn't an easy decision to take the feedback from all of the criticism and all the memes and stuff of that to go back, look at your film and reanimate almost the entire thing. Because fortunately, one thing I do love about it is it kind of avoids what another Paramount film does, Transformers does, where they focus on the human characters rather than the actual thing that you come to see. Sonic is really well animated with this new redesign. He's been given a great personality and performance by Ben Schwartz.
Yeah, I always pronounce it wrong.
Schwartz. Schwish?
It's a Jewish name, isn't it, Schwartz?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if that's relevant, it's just like, I can't pronounce it.
So from there...
he nailed it. He really
did,
nailed it.
I
hope... I'd like to see him in games.
Yeah.
I mean,
at the very least, I'd love to see, like, obviously, I never condone someone being replaced or losing their jobs or anything like that.
No.
Roger Craig Smith right now is a great voice of Sonic, but just in case there was ever a future where Sega decided to take the feedback from the movie and kind of recast the lead role to someone else, maybe they should take some inspiration from what's currently going on with what they did in the movie.
Having said that, they might keep Ben as just a sort of movie voice.
And on the car ride back to record this, we discussed Sega's essentially got like about 4 or 5 different versions of Sonic going on at the same time.
And it needs to be more consistent. We were saying this about Nintendo and Sega. While Nintendo seemed more, are they more consistent? More quality? Assurance?
Yeah, if you get a minute detail wrong with Nintendo property, they'll likely pick up on it, whereas it seems like Sega seems to be quite laid back.
Which helped due to Sonic Mania and that kind of thing. I like how they're laid back with the fans. They're willing to listen to fans and let the fans create and mess around with their IP.
Make fan games.
Absolutely, and against Sonic Mania.
From the Sonic fan game community and everything, from Sega's kind of like approach to its property, because if you really count down to it, like we've got mainline Sonic games like the 3D games, we've got Sonic Mania, so that's classic Sonic, so there's that. There's Sonic Boom Sonic, which has got its own show, it had some awful video games. And now you've got a Sonic movie version as well, so that's so many different takes on the character.
Sonic Schoolhouse.
And Sonic Schoolhouse,
Old school!
Dean's Game of the Year from what year?
92, isn't it?
92.
92.
So it would be interesting to see if Sega in the future would be able to kind of like round everything up in one kind of consistent style, so like Sonic has like the same kind of personality and attitude all across all of the media, but I'm sure that's either a Paramount Studio decision or a Sega Japan decision. Everybody would have to kind of come together and decide on how they go forward from here, because if anyone's been keeping a lookout on the box office for this, I think we're getting a sequel.
I would have said so. I think Jeff Fowler posted a tweet, tweeted at first, tweeted regarding the future's looking bright for the Blue Bear. So possibly, it's done really well.
Exactly.
Is it the highest grossing video game adaptation?
I think it's currently got the record of Biggest video game adaptation opening to the box office.
Yeah, it beat Pikachu, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Pikachu, yeah.
Whereas
slightly.
Overall, I think once Sonic's done its run at the cinema, we'll be able to kind of figure out if it is the highest selling. But from the for example, the Turner I went to with my wife Katie. It was almost a full house. It was a mix of adults and kids and you know, teenagers and stuff. So
that's the interesting thing. It's got both. It had adults. It had the kids.
Yeah. Even a week on.
Just me and you. 2:30. Well, I'm 30. How old are you?
27.
27. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If it comes down to age, you're gonna die first. But yeah, it brings in different demographics essentially. So you've got the people who have never experienced Sonic, so it caters to new fans. It takes into consideration the parents as well who grew up playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of and also obviously we got the kids who are currently playing the game right now. So it's kind of three different demographics. And it never feels like the film is kind of talking down to, say, the parents who played it. There's plenty of Easter eggs and callbacks in that. I mean, it isn't a spoiler to say that the Sega logo comes up and you hear the.
It's just
we don't get Sega like spoken as it usually does, but we get it in music.
You get it in music.
Yeah.
It works really well. I heard they had some issues with copyright why they couldn't use Green Hill.
Oh really?
Throughout, I think it was something to do with that. I can't remember who it was who originally composed that. Dreams Come True or something.
Dreams Come True.
It could have been, I don't know, but I'm sure there was some issue why they couldn't use more of the video game. That's it. It's one of my biggest gripes with the film is they didn't use more music from the video game.
Yeah.
But there was some nods to it.
There was.
Like the Green Hill. Green Hill's been overdone. It's the most iconic one. But but what they used it for, it worked. And at the very end, it's nice little.
It has like a piano rendition of the Sonic theme song from the first game on there as well, which I really liked.
Do you think, just going off on a tangent, do you think this movie was a safe bet? As a script, as an IP,
as a script, as a product, I think it was quite safe. It didn't feel like it was trying to challenge anything. It didn't want to reinvent the kids movie kind of experience or anything like that. It knows what it is, and it comes and goes, and does that really well. But yeah, so I mean, we should probably talk about the characters other than Sonic. So. Regarding from what a outsider would know from the trailers and stuff, obviously we've got Dr. Robotnik, who is excellently played by Jim Carrey, and in this he's going full 90s Jim Carrey, which I think I've missed for a very long time. I can't really think of a film in the last, say, 10 years where he's done something to this amount of energy.
He looks like he's really enjoying it in the movie, I've actually read that the thing about Jim Carrey is he's not normally one for sequels.
Yes, that's right.
But I've heard that he enjoys his character and he still wants to finish this arc.
Yeah.
Explore this character Robotnik, and he will be up for a sequel. I think that's amazing. And
especially where it kind of it leads off.
Yeah. When I first heard Jim Carrey was involved, I thought they were just using it for a sort of quick grab of cash. I thought there's going to be no heart involved. Yeah. I thought, how can he play, Eggman? And obviously the sequel issue, I thought that's going to be a problem. How are they going to do a sequel? But it's turned out fantastic. I can't imagine anyone actually playing Eggman.
Exactly.
On the scene at the moment in the actor world.
No, I can't think of anything.
Off the top of my head, I can't think.
No, I mean, in the first trailer, obviously we saw what Robotnik would be looking like, and like at first, like he's got like his big long black kind of trench coat with his small
stereotypical
like mustache and stuff. So
lab rat.
So I think that first trailer kind of made a lot of fans worried about where they're going with it. But I think once you see the final film and see what they do with the character, I think it's fantastic.
And if they do have a sequel, I can't say spoiler.
We'll get there.
If they do have a sequel, it's good to see how he's gone from. This is his origin, basically, in a sense. And he's slowly getting more insane. I think I can say that because we see that in the trailer, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. Even his assistant was really funny.
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
like a snivelly character.
Yeah, snivelly.
He was brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I liked all the characters. I liked all the human characters in this.
Which is rare in
very
these
rare.
kind of films.
And I wanted to see them more.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed the dialogue when they came on screen. I loved Sonic. I couldn't wait for Sonic to get on screen. But when the humans were on, equally, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's see what they have to say. And yeah, the banter between them all, it was fantastic. You know, the banter between Robotnik and not Snivelly, what's he called?
Agent Stone.
Agent Stone.
Yeah.
And Tom and his wife.
I mean,
what's she called? What does he call her?
Well, actually, I think that's probably one of my gripes because I think the chemistry between Tom and his wife in that film was really good, but she wasn't in the film long enough to make a huge lasting impression. She's in it very briefly near the start, and then she's mostly in the end. But I feel if maybe she could have come along with Sonic and Tom and be a third voice on the road trip or in certain scenes, because she was very good.
She was. I had my doubts at the start. I thought, it's just going to be another person to chuck in there. But no, I enjoyed her as well.
Yeah.
I thought she was cool.
Yeah.
And she had some good dialogue.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
It was a
very funny film. Yeah.
It was a funny film. Yeah, it was a very funny film, and it was a connection between Tom and his wife. Pretzel Lady.
Pretzel Lady. Okay, there you go.
Pretzel Lady.
And the Donut Lord.
It was good. I have no gripes.
Yeah.
Really. I like how they focus. I think they didn't keep her because they wanted to focus on Sonic.
Yes.
And it's a very fast film.
Gotta go fast.
You gotta go fast. You gotta get in there somewhere.
Yeah.
How long is it running time?
90 minutes.
90 minutes.
And 10 of those minutes are probably credits.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Thank you all animators who redesigned it and worked overtime.
Absolutely.
Go.
I wanted it to be longer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying I wanted more. I wanted more from the road trip because that was very short.
Yeah.
But fun.
Yeah.
I just wanted more from the whole experience.
Yeah.
It was just a blast.
Yeah. A Sonic Blast. 3D Blast. Yeah. I mean, I can't honestly recall a lot of films that I've seen with James Marsters in. I remember him as Cyclops in the original X-Men films, but apart from that, I would really struggle to think of another film. So
he's done a couple of animation, another CGI.
Yeah.
He's done one called Hop, I think it was.
The
Bunny Rabbit.
Yeah, the Bunny Rabbit one.
I think he's done another one.
Wasn't he in Westworld as well?
Yes.
He's got a good kind of. He's done kids films. He's done content aimed at the older demographic, but then also kind of like this middle ground of kind of seeing to both in this film, which is quite good. But he was funny to watch. He was likable.
He was a good actor.
Yeah, very
fantastic
good actor.
actor.
Yeah. And I think what's really clear about this film is everybody involved making it seemed to care that they were making this film, because obviously you can watch some video game movies and you can really tell that it was a studio decision to make it. You know, I'm sure
men in suits just direct.
Yeah, exactly.
And not the people who have the heart.
Yeah, and played the games for one thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just like my thoughts on the Uncharted film as well. Like, it's had like 6 drafts, and now it's got Tom Holland as a young Drake, Mark Wahlberg as Sully. Like, what's all that about? But anyway,
we'll come back to that.
That's another topic.
On another
video. Yeah. So, but overall, for the non-spoiler section, it's a really fun time. It doesn't try to reinvent the wheel in regarding this kind of film, but it caters to fans of the franchise, new fans, as well as existing fans as well. So yeah, overall,
yeah,
what do you think?
I'd give it a 7.5. I
don't like giving scores because
if I was going to give a score, it would have to be because in my that's how I'm picturing it. It's like how good do I rate it?
Yeah,
it's not a groundbreaking.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's not gonna bring any super awards in.
No,
but it was a fun film. It was just a good film.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at that because I thought it was going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a train wreck.
It's a video game movie, so of course
they've got a bad track record.
Yeah, exactly.
Sonic ain't got the best track record. I loved bits. But
yeah. exactly. Yeah, it's
it's
very fair to say that. I mean, between 2019 and 2020, the video game movie curse is temporarily lifted because Detective Pikachu was very good.
Out of all people, out of all characters to lift that curse, it was Sonic.
Sonic. He's got his own cycle of disappointment with his games.
No, just to get back on track with games.
Yeah, a bit, but would you like to keep it on the Sonic movie, and then we'll wrap that up and talk about games later? So yeah, so if anybody's not seen the film yet, this is your spoiler warning. This is the time to either pause and come back and listen later, or just
go away.
Just go away.
Sorry, I'm joking.
Please stay.
Please stay.
So yeah, so this is your spoiler warning. We're going to be talking spoilers now.
Tails.
Whoa, right, okay, we're going right at the end, yeah.
Tails.
Yeah,
I've got to start with that because
honestly, like it was.
What was that original design going to look like? I need to see the concept.
It would have been a realistic fox that looked like it ran over.
Do you think they've thrown that in there last minute? Or do you think that was planned?
I'm not too sure because obviously, with a gamble of doing a video game film like this, obviously it may not do well. It may be bashed critically as well. I'm maybe thinking it might have been because
planned or thrown in. Thrown in, yeah.
Yeah, because obviously they would have done all the redesigns. They would have to redesign Tails because we do not want to think what he would have been.
I need to see it.
But
like nightmare fuel.
Honestly, like before my wife Katie and me go watch a film, she predicts certain things that are going to happen to it, and honestly, before walking into the film, she's like, "If Tails is not in this, I'm going to throw a bitch fit." So we're sitting through the credits, and we're just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's not going to be in there." And she's holding my hand while we're watching this final credit scene, and as soon as you see Tails' silhouette, she crunched all of my fingers in my hand, and she's like, "I knew it! I knew it!" I'll never forget that. Dear. But yeah, no, it was brilliant.
It was a kick-ass intro, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Bit fast, like...
Yeah, that's my gripe. Yeah, he's a bit too quick. He sort of flies and then zooms off really quick into the green hills.
Yeah.
But he's like really fast.
Yeah.
I know he keeps up with Sonic in the games due to his tails. Yeah. It was just a bit too fast, that's all. It's kind of like Sonic fast, wasn't it?
That's really nitpicking. But
yeah, that is nitpicking.
It's what we do.
Check that out.
So going from the end of the film, let's go to the start.
Okay.
We start off in Green Hill Zone, not Green Hills, Montana. We got
beautiful.
Baby Sonic.
Beautiful,
yeah. I thought Baby Sonic looked a bit strange. Just a bit.
Sonic. Yeah, it was his tubby little legs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And his tubby little nose. He kind of looks a bit
exactly. But
like he fell on his face.
Yeah, and flattened his long nose. I'd probably say my biggest gripe about the opening was kind of the long claw character, because it kind of just looks like it's from a different film. Like
it did a bit, didn't it? If you stand them both next to each other, they don't look like.
Yeah, exactly. Because you got Sonic in that scene, you've got Echidna's in that scene, which was really cool as well. Because
and then you got an owl.
Yeah, it's just a owl.
It was just an owl.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean.
It was a sad start, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was. This film, like, I think we should have really said the non-spoiler bit, but it has a lot of heart, this film, definitely.
I think we said that.
Did we?
I think so.
Yeah. But it tackles topics like on loneliness, friendship, but...
A lot of cliches.
Cliches, but I think they were done well.
Yes.
I thought, yeah.
As well as it could be.
Yeah, exactly. But
I'd hate to see that in the sequel.
Yeah, because he's got a friend now, so
yeah, he's got
it makes no sense.
We've had all the cliches.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to really see Sonic. Not Sonic, but the carefree sort of Sonic.
The cocky kind of.
Sassy. Well, I guess he was already sassy, wasn't he? But somebody, I don't know.
That's another Jim Carrey movie. But like from there, it gives you kind of like a little taste of what the film could look like if it was purely set in Sonic's world. Like Green Hill was beautiful, and they played some music from Sonic Mania, so I imagine like T-Lopes and Hyper Potions, the composers of that music, were just blown away, because from what I've heard, they didn't know it was in the film.
Wow.
Yeah. So they would have sat down watching it and just, oh my god, that's my track.
Is that not a copyright issue?
No, I don't think it is.
Surely they must have asked.
Maybe.
How do you know that? Have they said that?
I think I've seen it somewhere. Don't make me check my sources. I have no notes written down right now. Yes, every university student's friend.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, so we cut 10 years on. Sonic's been living in our world for a long time. You know, like
I'd love to see that green hill. Well, not the green hill. It's super exhausting.
Let's have a different hill.
But them kind of graphics in a game.
Yeah.
I think it's time now. We've got the power of the place.
We have the technology.
The technology and the power. It would be nice to see that kind of stylized Sonic world.
Yeah. But going from there, the thing about these kind of films, the fish out of water kind of stories, is kind of like they could easily kind of mess it up essentially. Like they don't focus too much time on like, whoa, this world is so different, and you know, I don't know how everything works and stuff. So, but they firmly establish he's been there for a long time. He knows how people live, and he even spies on people through windows and stuff, and even put the Sonic meme in there as well.
They did it really well, actually.
Yeah,
they played that really well.
Yeah, the Blue Devil.
I heard about that Sonic meme coming in, and I thought, how are they going to do that?
Yeah.
But they played it really well.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's someone's mad drawings.
Basically, the conspiracy theorist of the village, the town.
Yeah. I know you're real. No, you don't. Very good. But yeah, one thing I took note of is the pacing of it doesn't seem slow for this particular kind of film. Like it kind of introduces everything, and then we're just going because. We have a scene with Tom in his police car reading his is it a speedometer? Yeah. Which also I find it funny, like the original trailer, because obviously it's made for the American market. His little reader is in kilometers per hour.
I wondered
700.
I wonder why it was 700.
Yeah, but now in the UK one it's 300.
I thought they changed that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, so 300 miles per hour.
But it's quicker than that. You can run it.
Much quicker. Speed of sound. But yeah, it doesn't waste time. Getting into the actual plot, like as soon as Sonic's introduced, we're introduced to the human characters. Then we're introduced to Robotnik, and then the plot is full speed ahead. I find it quite strange that the government are like, only one person can do this for us.
Yeah, they brought him in very quickly.
Yeah,
very quickly.
And like obviously, like nobody trusts him. He's really rude to everybody.
I love how he belittles everyone because he's so intelligent. He just belittles absolutely everyone. He just brings them down to like nothing.
Yeah,
because obviously he's insecure.
Yeah,
because I remember Jim Carrey saying in one of the interviews that he is an orphan. I think once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that my orphan face.
That's a good one. I was breastfed. Nice.
Real good.
Sorry, I just giggled. Yeah, just the way Jim Carrey was describing how Robotnik is, and has this sort of sad upbringing in the sense of like he sees something in Sonic that he can't have anymore.
Yeah.
And I wonder if
he must have it.
He must have it. Yeah. So he goes sort of crazy trying to obtain that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no one's ever defeated him before except that bully at the school. And then he's
been drinking fluids through a straw. Something, yeah. But yeah, it's really interesting with his character. Like, I'm sure Jim was allowed to go full Jim for this, but it seems like he really understood what they were trying to do with that character and really keep it focused. Because at the same time of being hilarious, he's also quite intimidating when he wants to be.
Yeah.
Just the way he speaks to people, how he threatens them, like
his machines.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even his machines for this realistic one. I mean, they're not badniks or anything. Which there was a nice little Easter egg in his evil lair, which was actually called an evil lab.
I'd like to see that in the sequel.
Cool. Yeah.
I'd like to see some more animal type. I wonder if that's how, because he was in the Mushroom Hill Zone, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I wonder if Knuckles is going to be in this, because that's the first time we're introducing Knuckles, aren't we?
That's true, yeah.
So I wonder if Knuckles is going to be in this, maybe with the Master Emerald.
We should hope so. Maybe Knuckles could play kind of like an anti-hero kind of role. Like in the original games, like Knuckles is very gullible, which I think Sega's forgotten.
Yeah,
his character.
He was gullible, but he was never an idiot.
No, yeah. Like Eggman was like, Sonic's trying to steal all the emeralds. Like, well, I guess I could need to stop Sonic.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, we're getting off track with our ideas for a sequel. So
Yes.
So from there, it's kind of Tom accidentally shoots Sonic in the leg. He drops his rings through a teleport. By the way, I don't think we talked about that. What do you think to the teleporting rings?
Yeah,
idea?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people on the Sonic forums that didn't like it, and I thought, well, have you forgotten Sonic 1?
Yeah.
In the very first one, you jump through that big ring at the end when
Special
you got the
stage.
special stage.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I don't understand why that's such an issue.
Look at the opening to Sonic Mania.
Yeah, he chucks him through there.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been a well-established thing, but I thought it was a clever way to keep him in, and also we discussed on the car ride here. How when Sonic gets hurt in this film, like when he doesn't have his rings, he gets seriously hurt.
Yeah,
like
he gets knocked out, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly. But when he does have him, he has a chance to pick him up, which was a nice little callback to the games.
I thought. So. I wonder if it was intentional.
It could have been. Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something to ponder over. Let us know what you think about this. So yeah, but then through that accident, Tom feels kind of obliged to help him because. I love how they established that Sonic could just easily just run to exactly where he needs to be, but because he doesn't know where he's going, he needs his help.
You think he'd get a map or something?
Yeah, well, you know, if he did that, we wouldn't have the film.
Exactly. they had to.
There's some leeway.
They had to limit him. Yeah, you get that because
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
You don't take it too seriously.
Yeah. So from there, we're looking at the friendship between the two. Sonic developing a bucket list and checking off things that he wants to do. It definitely gives him the idea of being like a hyperactive kind of young kid, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which he is.
In the marketing, something that came out, it said, you know, had a list of words what Sonic was: chill and adventurous, this and that, and I didn't feel he was adventurous yet.
Not
I didn't get
no.
that in this movie.
Yeah.
Because he stays to Green Hills.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually go out there, does he?
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
Yeah. But the road trip aspect of it was fun in scenes.
Definitely.
I think a lot of the best moments of it were kind of spoiled in some of the materials released, whether it would be in the trailers or some short clips. I think that was unfortunate.
Like
well, for example, the largest rubber band ball, we gotta see it. Yeah. And also the little bomb stuck to Sonic's hand. That was released before the film.
Sorry, they released the clips, didn't they? Yeah, I get it.
There's a fish on my head. That was released.
I think they were drumming up, you know, hype.
Yeah.
And I don't know. No, maybe they didn't need to, did they?
No. Yeah. But from there, I think one of my gripes about it was I kind of felt like the conflict that they've written in for Sonic and Tom was a bit, in my opinion, a bit forced. It's kind of like you want to leave Green Hills, you know. It's just kind of like it almost feels like it's a given that they have to have the heroes fight and have a conflict of interest.
I get why they were going down that route because Sonic's been running his whole. This is what they're sort of trying to make out. Sonic has been running his whole life, and people are trying to sort of kidnap him and take his powers.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a home basically, and he's upset at Donut Lord Tom because he is wanting to move to San Francisco. So I get it, but it felt forced, and it's kind of like, whoa, dude, calm down.
Yeah.
Like, stop being a dick. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like
it felt forced.
You go from one scene of them like being buddy in the bar and stuff, and then you go straight into, oh, I hate you, that kind of thing.
It felt forced.
Yeah, exactly. And
I understood it, I got it, but it didn't.
Yeah. And then once Sonic has his accident with the explosion, it's kind of forgotten about. Like as soon as they get to San Francisco, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I guess we're friends now, but you know. We're not fully there because, like, on the rooftop they pick up the rings, and it's just kind of like, well, bye then. It
boils down to I think that the film is too fast.
Gotta film fast.
How many Sonic films are going to get in it? It's just too quick. It doesn't have time to just slow down and then express these thoughts and opinions.
Because
But children don't want to see that. That's a problem.
You got to keep their interest.
You've got to keep it going.
Yeah. As a father yourself, I'm sure you fully understand keeping kids engaged like that.
I know. Bless her, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the first viewing of this film, you felt like you couldn't really fully...
Okay, so basically I took my 6-year-old daughter to see the film, and she loves Sonic.
You said 5.
So, yeah, she did 5.
Okay.
6. She's alive!
I think she's alive!
No, shouldn't joke about. So basically we went to cinema with my daughter to see it, who is 5, nearly turning 6, and she loves Sonic, but halfway through the movie she started turning to saying, oh, what time is it? What's going on? And she just...
Can she read time?
Yeah, she can, but she has no concept of time. Like, Ivy, what do you care about the time? Yeah. Just watch the film.
What does 10 minutes mean to you?
Exactly, just watch the film. It just cost me money. So I didn't feel I could really engage in the dialogue, and I missed a lot of the stuff going on, and it just wasn't an enjoyable experience in that sense, because Ivy was totally nagging me. Yeah. I'm not saying that's for every kid. Other kids seem to really be engaged with the film when we were watching it. And loved it, especially some of the adults laughing at some of the jokes. I was shocked. I had to hit your arm and that.
Yeah, exactly.
That lady was like, wasn't she? What was it? Like, not even funny. It was the Olive Garden.
Yeah, it was the Olive Garden joke, and he even got a clap.
He got So basically, so obviously the Olive Garden, the
product placement. Yeah,
shameless product placement.
There was 2 I noticed. There was the Olive Garden one, and there was the Zillow. Did you not see that one?
I saw the Zillow.
I saw some apartments on Zillow. Yeah. I don't even know what Zillow is. It's not even a UK thing.
In America, you see, the thing is, in America, in the UK, sorry, where we are based. We don't have Olive Garden, to my knowledge. Do you have Olive Garden?
No, I've never heard of one. I know ZZ's.
It's not,
Yeah, but and Frankie and Benny's, but that's as far as my Italian restaurants go, really.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I guess you had to have it in somewhere.
You know,
it's more money into it for them.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Fair enough.
You know, and you know, it's like two or 3 jokes, and
they made it obvious it was a product placement, didn't they? The way I was like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
So
exactly. But from there, they find the bag of rings on top of the skyscraper, which I think starts the string of events, which I would probably say my favourite bit of the film.
Definitely, yeah. The end part, the middle part drags a little bit, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
There's some nice little action scenes to keep it interesting enough. But
in terms of a 3-act structure, Act 1 starts off strong and Act 3 ends really strong. It's just the middle section could have done with a bit more work. As Dean said, it kind of feels like the film should be a little bit longer.
The road trip basically needs to be longer to establish.
The road trip was 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes at the most.
Explore characters a little bit more. But the ending,
the
fight in San Francisco. Talk about that. My favourite part. I love how Sonic is just messing about. Chucks him off the building. Proper yeets him off, like yeet. Chucks him off the building, which was fantastic because no one really expected that, did they?
No.
And then this obviously fight in shoes. Is that the right word?
Fighting shoes.
In shoes. The fight in shoes. In shoes. In shoes.
Okay. I have more context now.
All the rockets come in.
Also, but as well, Robotnik looks great. I think it looks great.
I think he does. Yeah.
What are you wearing? It's a flight suit.
Comic Con. Yeah. There was some really good banter back and forth, and I love how Tom is telling his wife, Pretzel Lady. Pretzel Lady. I love how he's telling his wife, like, oh, I clocked him early and that, and they're like laughing about it. And it was just fun seeing them just. Rip into Robotnik, and he didn't like it.
Yeah,
he's like, and also to push buttons.
Yeah. Also, it felt really natural that they worked in Eggman as well. Like
all that dialogue was really natural.
Yeah, it was.
Like a couple actually just discussing some, not taking it too serious,
and really trying to annoy someone as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I think earlier in the film, Robotnik is belittling someone, and he says like, "Have you read Charlotte's Web yet? Spoilers, she dies." And something about an egg sack, and there's like, look what came out of my egg sack. And just little stuff like that, but then it's totally natural when Sonic says like, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Eggman. You know, so
catch me,
exactly. And it looks the part. I thought it was cool, but as well, Robotnik's little dance scene, I absolutely love that.
Yeah, there were fans that were a little bit annoyed about him dancing.
Really?
Yeah, but he dances he's dancing in the short for the Sonic Team Racing. The shorts.
Oh yes,
he dances in that, doesn't he, when he gets the trophy?
I think so, yeah.
He dances in Sonic X. I'm sure he does. So it's not unheard of to see.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I liked it.
Also, it added a really cool kind of like character quirk. Like imagine in between all of Robotnik's inventions and stuff, he just like has like these little tangents. What
he's got his VR thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
He's a genius, isn't it, with this sort of thing?
Because I'm sure Robotnik doesn't connect with people on a one-to-one basis, but I imagine he entertains himself in different ways. So like
with his robots, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Like his technology that he relies on, he basically sees it as his world, which
and his family,
I imagine Eggman would be.
Yeah. Because he actually says to Dr. Ian Stone, he says, "I don't like people." Yeah. Basically, but my babies are my robots. Yeah. And, so,
they do exactly what they're told.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Also, his controls were on his gloves, which I thought was a really cool character quirk.
Yeah.
Like it.
He's memorising all these different codes and that, and again, goes to show he's intelligent. You know, he's remembering all these different.
Yeah, exactly. Because
cheat codes.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Start with it.
Yeah, you can start. Because they could have easily just made him like, my only character quirk is I'm intelligent and that's it. Whereas the way Jim plays the character and the way he's written, it kind of shows that he has a really cheeky, fun side to him as well.
Yeah.
You know, but
it works.
And that applies throughout the entire film, from his introduction to where we leave him at the end of the film as well. But he harnesses Sonic's quill energy. Quill? Or is it spines?
No, it's quill. I love that part where it's like Sonic's arsing about, basically, with all these things. Like, his friends are falling off this building, and he just... this is what I liked about it. So he's cocky. I like that part of Sonic. Yeah. And he's messing about. Yeah. Sonic, Robotnik breaks out in this...
He finally...
he catches up with him.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, what? What's going on?
And that stuns Sonic, where he has the rings on, he shoots him. Yeah. And, sorry, I'm spitting you out there.
I think it was more of an itch. But go on.
So he hits Sonic with this thing because he breaks out using the quill energy. And that knocks Sonic out, but he regains consciousness, I think, because he's got the rings, hasn't he? Yeah. That's the only time he regains consciousness, isn't it? Yeah. Other than the power of love of a friend.
Yeah.
But I love that part when he opens his eyes and everyone's like, it's like everyone's falling. Yeah. And then you get a sense of, yeah, I should not have been messing about. Yeah. Everyone's gonna die here.
Gotta say fast.
Yeah, basically. I love it when he's just like skidding.
Yeah. And even like the Deadpool kind of opening, are kind of like, well, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it's kind of like a freeze frame. Like, I wonder how we got here. So let's go back.
It works.
Yeah, it was cool. And also, second time through, I kind of noticed. But before Sonic and Robotnik go to Paris, Sonic slides underneath a truck that has Paris on the side of it. So I'm thinking...
I was just going to ask you, where did he know about Paris? If he's not been out and about...
He slid under a truck that said Paris on it. And
because that's the next scene, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that's this time around?
Yeah, that's
Fantastic.
Right. But I'm wondering...
Oh, clever boy!
Yeah, I do pay attention when I want to. But then again, I'm not sure where he got the idea for Egypt and the Great Wall of China. I'm sure he would have seen something during the action scene that was off camera or something, but as a consistent thing, because Sonic originally loses his rings in San Francisco after seeing Tom's shirt that says it on it, and having it and having them slide under the truck. That has Paris on it, and they go to Paris. You know, I thought that was really consistent.
Yeah, that's consistent. Yeah. Maybe he could have looked at a travel brochure somewhere, just somewhere in it.
Quick reading, and then go, right there.
But if they made a scene like that where he's just like looking about while Tom's doing something, he's like looking through that, and that would make sense then because he's seen it in his mind now.
But exactly. I don't know. Yeah, but then through the
the thing about that is like them scenes with Paris and that. I wanted them to see him run up the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. I wanted to see more of that. I wanted to see them fight in the UK. I wanted to see him go all over. It would have been so cool though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it could have been.
They should have gone with it. They should have run with it. Sorry. Sorry.
But then, the final scene, they transport to Green Hill. We have, the power of friendship scene. And
the very final fight.
Yeah. I mean... Just looking at the shots and stuff, like one shot I absolutely love is when it's a close-up on Robotnik's face. He puts his goggles on, and then you can see the reflection of Sonic in the tin. Yeah,
and he's like shining.
Yeah, it's so cool.
What do you think to the electric?
I thought it was all right. I thought it worked best when he did the spin dash, and it kind of became a part of it. But I find like the big energy surges he has, I'm not sure how I feel on them. It was visually cool, but
it was visually. The first scene where he's in the basket of the baseball. that gave me shivers because I just thought it was so cool. He's running around, he's getting so hyped up, he's just like
getting annoyed
and emotional, and he's like, and he's like, wow,
that was cool.
There's something really powerful about it. Give me shivers thinking about it. It's a really cool scene. The only thing I didn't like about the electric is at the very end where he harnesses the energy. He destroys a quill. He
thinks he does.
He thinks he does. Obviously because he's.
But
they needed to leave it open for Robotnik. But I didn't like how all the electric's coming off. It looked too Superman-y sort of thing.
The lightning kind of made me think of the Flash. You know, But
I like what they did with it. I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
Maybe just turn it back a little bit.
We got some homing, the homing attack in it as well.
We didn't see the spin dash really, did we?
We saw it on the highway, but it would have been
not a charge.
Yeah, but I think your idea of a charge one at the very end would have been awesome. Where like he revved it up. Like in the games, and then push Robotnik through the portal that way. That'd have been
it was
so
a missed
cool.
Opportunity. I don't know. I didn't know. So the very end fight is basically between Robotnik and Sonic. And I also loved how Tom said he's all yours.
Yeah.
I love because like in the TMNT films, the recent rebooted Michael Bay ones.
Yes.
You had Megan Fox,
I've never seen these.
Have you not seen them?
No.
Okay, so basically, really quickly, she's the one that saves the turtles and all that things. Right. So you're thinking, ugh.
Yeah.
But in this, Tom takes more of an assist.
Yeah.
He's an assistant.
He uses the ring to get behind Robotnik to punch him and kind of
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Yeah. But I like how he says, "He's all yours."
Yeah.
And it's just
you
between Sonic and Robotnik. You got this. I can't do anything here. So I like that. But I thought the last scene where Sonic's doing the homing attack, I thought it was great. It's all getting bright, and then all of a sudden he charges up for this final. Smashing through the ring to the mushroom world.
Yeah.
But he ran at him and then did the spin.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been cooler if they did the charge, the spin dash, and then just smash him.
Yeah.
Proper like.
And Robot's like, what is he doing?
What's he doing? That's why it takes him by surprise and just smashes it.
Yeah.
I feel it's a missed opportunity. Other missed opportunity, I think, is on the highway chase scene when they get the little thing stuck to his glove.
Oh yes, And
everyone's going, "Why'd you take your gloves off?" I think,
we don't want to see Sonic's hands.
No, we don't want to see Sonic's hands. It's like it's just a no-no.
We kind of saw his feet as well.
Yeah, he kind of saw his feet. I'm alright with that. Just a little bit. But people saying he's taking his gloves off. I think they could have been a bit more self-aware and just say he could have said something like, "But I like my gloves." Tom's just like, "Fine, I'm pulling over."
They're my only pair.
Something like that. I think that would have been brilliant.
Yeah.
And then that would have just wrapped that up.
Yeah.
And also, I think they should have used the underwater theme tune. Remix that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, we could always see what the sequel does with more Easter eggs and stuff like that.
They will do. I'm
sure they will.
I've been talking for a while, but I just finished on this. I think they will. I think they will listen to fans more.
Yes,
I think they might get the fans involved more.
Yeah. Which
is really cool.
I think is
especially Tyson Hess.
Yeah, exactly. It's a massive step if that's the case, because it kind of shows that it kind of shows studios can put out a piece of work, fans can express the concern for it, and then they address it. Which goes a really long way, and it kind of shows a level of trust between the makers and then the audience as well, which I think is brilliant.
Just on a quick note, The Rock. I've heard he's going to be in this sequel.
Really?
There's talks about him already being in. Someone's mentioned about being Knuckles, the voice of Knuckles. Now, someone did post on Twitter. A video of Knuckles speaking with The Rock.
Right.
And it actually works.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Because I'll be honest, this is probably going to be hit with criticism. I'm not a fan of Dwayne Johnson. I think he's in a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm not that keen on him.
Yeah.
But the voice of Knuckles, he did sound really good. Because he has that huskiness.
Yeah.
You'll have to see it.
You have to show me.
Yeah. Really cool.
But from there, we wrap up. It seems like Sonic is staying with Tom and Pretzel Lady. Yeah, that's
Pretzel
it.
Lady.
But then we get
adopted. This one.
Yeah, essentially. But then we get Robotnik on the Mushroom Planet, and he looks perfect.
He does. Do you think they make him fatter, like as in Sonic 06?
I won't mind if he don't.
But with
a bit of a belly.
He looks alright without the belly.
Yeah, exactly. His mustache is awesome.
It would look quite cool with the belly as well.
Yeah, and
because in Sonic 06 he had that slender leg look.
Yeah.
With the pot belly.
Yeah.
And the weird udders. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? With the suit. But
yeah, like buckles on it.
Yeah.
But like honestly, like for days afterwards, I was just thinking of that one joke of just like reconnaissance. Oh come on!
His voice towards the end, he was definitely harnessing. It was definitely harnessing.
Yeah.
What's he called? The actor.
Mike Pollock.
Mike Pollock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The current actor for Eggman.
Brilliant voice actor.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I imagine Robotnik all the time.
Yeah.
And Jim Carrey nailed it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
He
I
nailed
cannot
that.
wait to see what happens with that. Just being aware of the time, we'll quickly just go over our quick ideas for a sequel, and then we'll give you a quick run through of our opinions of the Sonic games. So, in terms of a sequel, I really hope to see Knuckles. I feel introducing the echidnas really early on kind of gives it an interesting thing, because what if the echidnas like still want Sonic's power, but what if there was one of them who was Knuckles who kind of opposed them in a sense? Maybe Robotnik could maybe kind of trick Knuckles into helping him indirectly, which could be more in line with like Sonic 3.
Maybe escape from that world.
Could be, yeah. Maybe the characters like Tom could go to Sonic's world to like help him in a certain situation or something. They could do all sorts with it, to be honest.
I'd like to see Tom and that to take a step back though now.
Yeah,
I know they're established. I know that it feels like it's all rounded up. What more has Tom got?
Yeah.
Because he's gone from wanting to move from Green Hills to San Francisco to be cop, but he's done that.
Yeah.
And then he saved the life of Sonic. That's what he wanted to do. Save a life.
Kind of feels like his arc's complete.
Yeah, it feels like his arc's complete. I don't know what else they've got to offer.
I suppose.
So
yeah.
I think if he would need to. So Tails is going to go find Sonic, obviously, and maybe get him to go back to their world, because Robotnik is causing havoc, doing taking all these animals and putting them into robots.
Could have enslaved everybody. Yeah, very Satan.
Exactly, very Satan. I like that sort of tone though.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why Sonic has to go back.
Yeah.
So I'm not against Tom and that being in the sequel, but just maybe at the start.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't feel.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
As much as I liked them, I wanted to see more of them in this film.
Yeah.
I don't think it's got a place.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so that is the talk on the Sonic movie. Overall, I don't give review scores, but I would definitely recommend a watch. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a fun time for all sorts of fans, as well as newcomers as well.
And it's doing really well.
Extremely well. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. Sonic games. Since our last videos in 2013, we've had many Sonic games come and go right now. So
should we blast through these?
We're just gonna Sonic Boom our way through them. Actually, I've got them in like release order here on screen, but since I've said it, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.
I never played it.
You never played it?
Never played it. I saw a Game Grumps.
I attempted to play it.
It was just broken.
Oh yeah, it was awful. Honestly, like it had so much potential because it had ex-Naughty Dog staff in it, but I suppose that doesn't mean your end product will be what you want it to be. And as far as I'm aware, it had a lot of development issues. Like it was originally going to be multi-platform for, the Xbox 360, PS3, and then PS4, etc. But then it became a Wii U exclusive, so they had to deal with engine problems. And also having Sonic Boom as a cartoon and Sonic Mainline as two separate entities.
They were trying to tie it in, weren't they?
Yeah,
and it felt rushed once.
Yeah,
like that's the vibe I got. They were trying to rush it in.
Like shadows in it, and it's just bye.
Yeah, also shadow. Yeah, it just. I don't know.
Okay.
There's not much I can really add to that. I don't mind the different sort of Sonic game with the direction, the fighting, the slow pace, but it just looked completely broken.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Okay, lightning round. Sonic Lost World. Did you play that?
Never played that, but I do. I've watched a playthrough of it.
Okay.
It gets a lot of hate. I don't know why. I think it was a cool little. I liked it personally.
I thought it was interesting how they had a button dedicated to running, so you had a lot more control over the platforming. It had a lot more 2D sections than I would have liked. But overall, it felt very safe. Like it seemed very.
So it was right after Unleashed, wasn't it?
After Generations.
After Generations.
Yeah.
So people were used to that formula.
I believe it was 2014.
Okay. Yeah. So. I liked his running. I liked his running animation.
Yeah,
figure eight.
The figure eight Sonic CD.
We need to see more of that. I love that. Full. Yeah.
Yeah. But it felt like it kind of borrowed a few cues from Mario. Like you kind of had the forest world, you had the ice world, you had the sand level, etc. So overall, it came and went. It didn't really rock the boat in any sense. But anyway, moving on. I'm sure we're going to be missing some, but we're just going to hit the main big releases. Sonic Mania, the revival of the Sonic franchise, the best reviewed game in the series since the Mega Drive days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved
what
it.
What do you think?
Some of the stages were a little bit bland, I felt. I didn't like the not the Olive Garden. I've got Olive Garden in my head now. I can't think off the top of my head. It was good. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. I bought it. I enjoyed it. I didn't get the DLC.
Oh, with Mighty and Ray.
I love Mighty. I love.
You do, yeah. You always like Mighty.
I've always liked Mighty because of Sonic UK comics.
Yeah, Sonic the comic.
Yeah. Chaotix crew wants it.
Yeah, the Chaotix crew. I never played Knuckles Chaotix. I think it was a 32X game.
32X game. Yeah, it was alright. I played it on emulator.
Yeah, but yeah, Sonic Mania, fantastic game. Amazing soundtrack. I've got it on vinyl downstairs. I love it.
Oh
yeah. But
what do you think to the Sonic animation at the start?
Oh, lovely. Oh, honestly, if they could do a sort of animated series like that.
I've heard that there's something coming this year.
Yeah, because I believe on the Sonic YouTube channel, they promoted Sonic Mania as well as Team Sonic Racing and a few kind of festive shorts as well, using similar art style as well, and it's brilliant. Everybody who was involved with that, fans who became developers, just overall absolutely fantastic game, and it was exactly what Sonic needed to kind of get back into the public eye, you know. Okay, the same year, Sonic Forces comes out. And that's the review over.
Yep. Team Sonic Racing.
Yeah. Well, okay. In Sonic Forces' defense, I understand what they were trying to do. They were trying to do a dark story and kind of make it kind of a bit more mature. I don't think it really landed. I thought classic Sonic was extremely wasted in that game. I thought if they just made it Sonic, modern Sonic that is, and the original character, I think it would have been more focused. I actually thought the classic Sonic levels didn't control well, and it was a massive step down from Sonic Generations. So overall, it kind of gave a just kind of like an average impression to me. But yeah, Team Sonic Racing.
Brilliant. Again, it was a fantastic game. I just don't understand why they've not done any DLC.
I know.
There was no extension. It felt very empty.
Yeah. I mean, it's strange because
strange,
isn't it? Sega could have gone, okay, we're going to monetize this, we're going to release DLC, or
did they?
No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't. No.
Or they can just release a game and then you have the game, which is a mentality I really miss, and I find it sad that kids nowadays are growing up in a world where that is not a thing anymore. Yeah, like for example, Katie absolutely would love Cream the Rabbit in the game because it's her favorite Sonic character. I don't understand why.
Mighty, Ray, brilliant.
Vector,
I love seeing that.
Vector is in that game, but he doesn't have Espio and Charmy. He has Silver and Blaze. I love Silver and Blaze, but they don't belong in a team with
There
Vector.
are so many different characters they could have included, and stages.
Yeah, Amy, Big, and Chow. Why is it not Amy, Big, and Cream, who has a Chow? You know?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense, does it? They sort of just ditched it, left.
Yeah, exactly. But
I like the game. The music was great. Sorry.
The overall team mechanic is fantastic. I find it really cool. Like, you know, if you're in first place, like in Mario Kart, it's just kind of like, well, I get rubbish items. You know, where in this game it's kind of like you pass it back to your teammates and help them get higher up in the rankings. So I thought it was really cool. I still play it to this day. I play it in multiplayer all the time, and yeah, I think I actually had more fun in this game over Crash Team Racing, but that's a different conversation for another day. But yeah, we're running quite long on time, so we'll probably wrap things up. So overall, go see the Sonic movie if you're a fan of the Hedgehog, or if you're thinking about being a fan. Definitely give it a watch and go into it with an open mind. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it is a very, very enjoyable time at the cinema. But yeah, any closing remarks, Dean?
No.
No? All right. Okay. Dean's being very antisocial right now, so we'll just wrap this up and say bye. Okay, everyone. Right. Fingers crossed. We'll do more of these talks.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call this yet. But anyway, yeah. We'll see you next time. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
Later.